Welcome everyone. Let's get ready for a lovely short little Pilates class. Let's get some moving. All right, so Pilates stance, heels together, feet into a V. Now the breathing is in through the nose, out through the mouth. And when you exhale, allow a forceful exhale like the letter H and hollow. All right. Now when we exhale, I want you to engage your belly. Belly button to spine every time you exhale. Now for the first few breaths, I've got a few more places that I want you to engage, just for the first few. So on the exhale, thighs tight, buttocks tight, pelvic floor, bring it up, nice and tight. Belly button to spine, and I want you to visualize you've got a belt, tighten. So knit the ribs together, just for the first 5 breaths. Arms to the side, let's breathe in through the nose. Exhale. Nice and tight, keep breathing. Thoracic breathing out to the side. Exhale. Keep breathing. These are called pillars or press points. Nice and tight, squeeze everything on the exhale. One more breath. All right, relax. Release, roll the shoulders out, release the heels. Now the rest of the warm-up and the rest of the class is belly button to spine. So let's inhale up, exhale, up. Now this is just a warm-up, connecting with the breath and warming the body up. Keep going, up. Inhale up, exhale, belly. Squeeze that belly button to spine. One more time, up and down. And roll the shoulders out. So let's do our calf raises. Find your focal point, spot right on the floor in front of you. We're going to come up onto the balls of the feet and come down. Arms can stay to the side or bring the arms to the ceiling. Let's go. Inhale up. And stare at that spot. It'll really help you with your balance. And pressing down on the balls of the feet, dig those toes in. And let's really work on the strength of the toes, the feet, the ankles, and those calves. One more time up. Stay here. Breathe. And come down. Roll the shoulders out. Shake the legs out. Move the ankles around. Release those calves. All right? Roll it up. Roll the shoulders out. Now, feet are hip distance apart, arms to the side, standing tall. Inhale, arms to the back, look over the right shoulder. Exhale, center to the left. Let's warm up the shoulders, release the chest, releasing the pectorals in a very gentle neck stretch. And let's do one more on both sides. Just slow it down. Don't forget to breathe and don't hold your breath. And roll the shoulders out. All right? Let's do one more. Now the left foot, get it nice and anchored into the floor. Spread those toes out. What we're going to do here is you're going to lift the right foot off the floor and come down. Now it doesn't matter how high you get your foot off the floor. This is all about the strength and the power of the left foot, toe, ankle all the way up. It's a balance as well. All right, so here again, arms to the side. If you want to go a little further with this one, you can do this with genie arms. Stare at that little spot on the floor. Do what you can. All right, let's go. Inhale up. And you can tap your toe or hover on the way down. Just relax. Follow the rhythm of the breath. Next time you bring your knee up, wherever it is, stay here and breathe. Down. And roll the shoulders out, shake out the legs, and let's do the other side. Get the right foot in nice and anchored in there. And relax the shoulders, arms to the side, or genie arms. Let's go. Inhale up. If you find doing this, if you're really unstable and getting a little moving around too much, just put your foot back down and reposition the foot and just try it again if you'd like. Keep going if you can. Next time it's up, stay here and breathe. Down. All right. And shake it out. Roll the shoulders out. Now let's get to work now. So we're going to come right down onto our bellies. Today we're going to start with our dolphin and our plank. So this is all upper body strength and core strength. So let me show you. I'll do a quick little demo. So we're going to get into our arrowhead. So resting on the elbows, open up the elbows a little wider. You can make arrowhead wrapping one hand around the fist. It doesn't matter which one. So we're going to do a plank and a dolphin. I'll show you quickly what we're going to do. Low plank, body off the floor. Dolphin, you're pushing yourself up, and then exhale, plank. So you're going to inhale, plank, exhale, up. So we're going to do that 5 times if you can. Then we're going to stay in each position for a few breaths as well. Do what you can. If you get tired, come down, rest. Don't worry about it, okay? Open up the arms now. The structure of your forearm is what's going to help you when you get yourself into your dolphin. A lot of core strength with this one here. This is not an easy one, so do what you can. Preparing, let's go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale down. Keep going. Now the next time you get into plank, stay here and breathe. Up, breathe. Come down all the way. Relax and rest, all right? So we're going to take a little rest before we go any further. So let's get into our little shell. Come up very slowly. Open up the knees. And lean back and rest. So we do a lot of stretching, a lot of resting between exercises. That's normal breathing. Slow down the heart rate, slow down the breath. Rest your belly, rest your arms and your shoulders. This is called the shell. It's just a rest. All right, come back down onto your belly. All right, so let's do a nice single leg kick. Now from here, elbows, shoulders lined up. This is a gentle back bend, all right? But we're going to work the legs, the lower body. So you can have your hands flat on the floor or you can have them into a fist. All we're going to do is you're going to kick up and down. That's it, all right? So this is going to work lower back, buttock, hamstring, even into the quad as well. All right, so starting with the right leg, inhale up. Exhale. It's a nice little stretch for your knee as well, so take it easy. If this bothers your knee, you don't have to lift your leg up or bend it as much. Try to relax. This is also working some upper body strength as well. A little bit of a back bend, so gentle for your spine, but focusing on the lower body. Inhale up. And the next time you bring your leg up, stay here and breathe. One more. Bring it down. Now if your upper body's getting tired, come down and have a little rest if you have to. Now we're going to do the other side. If you find your upper body's getting tired, you can do it just like this. Keep yourself nice and low. You can do it the same way. But if you want, you can come back up to this position here. All right? So when you're ready, let's go left leg. Inhale up. And next one's up. Stay here. Breathe. Belly button to spine. Don't forget, follow the rhythm of the breath. Suck your gut in pretty well. Every time you exhale, bring it down. Now let's get into our shell. Let's stretch that lower back out. If your back's going to be really tight, come up very slowly. Ease yourself in to be very gentle when you get into your stretch. Just give yourself enough time to just release the tension as it accumulates. Release the spine, the lower back. This is going to stretch out your buttocks as well, your hamstrings. All right? Perfect. Let's get into table. Let's do some cat and cow. This is a nice little stretch. Normal breathing. Head up, sacrum up, C-scoop spine. Arch the back, chin to chest. Really releasing that lower back, releasing the spine. If your back is tight, take it easy. You don't have to go too far. Just move your body slowly. Loosen things up. All right, perfect. Normal breathing for this. And from here, let's work some hips. Now, we're going to lay on the side of our mats. If you need a little extra cushioning, you can put like a little towel or a very thin blanket if you need extra cushioning for those hips. All right. You're going to lay on the side of the mat, the back of the mat. You can rest your head in your hand, or if you want, you can rest your head on your arm. Right? Some people even like to have a little pillow here. Now, bottom leg is bent. Now, I want you to make sure that the hips are nice and lined up. Your body's nice and anchored to the floor. Top hand is here. This is your kickstand. This is your little stabilizer. It's going to help you from wobbling and moving around. You want to be nice and grounded and anchored to the floor. So we're going to work some hips now. We're going to do one called just some nice little circles. So let me show you quickly. I'm going to bring my leg out here to 1 o'clock. I'm going to inhale around and exhale. All right. We're just going to do one direction. So choose the direction that feels good for you. The size of the circle doesn't matter. A small circle is just fine. This is all about articulating and loosening up the hips, strengthening the muscles around the hip, and getting a little lubrication on that ball and socket. If you're a little stronger and you want to do a bigger circle, absolutely. But when you do the circle, make sure that your body does not wiggle and move around. If you start moving around, your circle's too big, all right? So I want everything to be stable. The only thing moving is the leg and the hip, all right? 1 o'clock, let's go. Inhale around. Exhale and pause. Follow the breath, stepping away from momentum. Pause. You have to stop to take an inhale anyway. One more. Round. And let's rest. Take the top knee and just gently bring it onto the floor and relax. If you want, you can straighten your bottom leg a little and just rest your legs, your thighs, your hip. Just let. This is our go-to stretch. When we do any of our hip exercises, if you have to just skip a few or if your hip's getting a little too much fire, come here and rest, all right? So even if you only do one, don't worry about it. You gotta listen to your body. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. And if it's gonna aggravate any conditions, please don't do it, all right? Or take it easy. Now, back into the position. Leg is straight. Hips are nice and lined up. Bottom knee is bent. All right, let's do a side bicycle. Let me show you this one here. I'm going to inhale to 1 o'clock. I'm going to exhale. I'm going to inhale back. Now, when I inhale back, I'm lining things up nice and straight, and exhale, straighten the leg. Now, this is one way to do it. If you're a little stronger and a little more stable and you want to bring your leg back a little further, absolutely. All right. But if you decide to do that and you start kind of tilting and wiggling around, you're a little too far. Line it up to your back if you need to. All right, so let's do it together. Inhale 1 o'clock. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale. Follow the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Belly button to spine. Don't forget. Inhale. And this is our side bicycle. Inhale. Nice and slow. Belly button to spine. Suck your gut in on the exhale. And one more set. Inhale. And now, 1 o'clock. Stay here. Breathe. Bring it up. Breathe. One more. And knees together. Stack them, relax. From here, let's go on to our bellies. Now, this is a transition to the other hip. This is called heel beats. So from here, you can rest your chin on your stacked hands or lift your head up a little if you like. Keep your knees on the floor. Bring your feet slightly off the floor. We're going to click our heels. And this is called heel beats, all right? So you can go as fast as you can. We're going to do 8 breaths. If you get a little too much fire, this is all about the buttocks. This is engaging, isolating the glutes, the buttocks. And let's go. Feet up, not way up here. Nice and low. Let's go. So heel beats are, like I said, to isolate, engage, get a little fire into the glutes. And just paying attention to that part of our body, our nice strong buttocks. Keep going. If you find there's too much fire, just slow down your clicking a little if you need to. So the faster you click, the more you're going to feel it, the more fire into the glutes, but keep your breath nice and slow. Engage the belly button every time you exhale. Let's do 2 more. And rest. Relax, relax your buttocks, let them go slack, your legs. Let's get into our little shell, little stretch, and then we'll go to the other hip. Come up nice and slow. Your back is probably really tight, so ease yourself into your stretches. Be very slow and gentle. Don't force the stretch. Nice little stretch. All right. And when you're ready, let's very slowly, very gently, let's go to the other side. Let's flip ourselves over. So if you have a pad underneath your hip, make sure your pad is nice and set up so you're comfortable. All right. Now, laying on the back of the mat. Bend bottom knee in, the right knee in. Straighten the left leg. Now, I want you to try and line the hips up. So I don't want you to be leaning back or tilted forward. It's really hard on your lower back. So try to line things up as best you can. Resting your head in your hand, or you can have your head on your arm if you'd like, all right? So let's do some nice little hip leg circles, okay? So make sure your kickstand, you're nice and set, so you're nice and anchored and stable. Bring it out to 1 o'clock, choose the direction, choose the size, depending on how your hip feels. And let's go, inhale around. Exhale, pause. Following the rhythm of the breath, so the breath is nice and long and it's smooth and it's complete. Slow it down. It's not a race, not a contest. Nice and slow. All about control and precision. 1 more. And knee on the floor. And if you find there's a lot of tension on the bottom leg, straighten the bottom leg a little and just rest. You can find that release right away, releasing the thigh, the buttock, the hip. And if you have to stay here a little longer, that's okay, but don't stay too long. All right? Okay, let's prepare for our side bicycle. So get yourself back into position. Hips are nice and lined up. Kickstand is down. 1 o'clock. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back. And again, this one here. If you're a little stronger and you want to bring your leg back a little further, absolutely, like I can do it a little further back. But the further you go, like I said, nothing moves. The only thing moving is the leg and the hip. So if your body starts to kind of wiggle and peel off the floor, then you know you're moving a little too much. Exhale. Inhale back. Side bicycle. It's a light of articulation of the hip. Really working on the flexors, the abductors, the adductors. This is working your thigh, your hamstring as well, your buttock, lower back, your abdominals, of course. And let's do 1 more. Inhale. And now, bring it to 1 o'clock. Stay here and breathe. Try to relax the shoulders. Now the 5 principles of our Pilates are, and let's bring it up here and then I can keep talking. Breathe. Keep that breath going. Precision, control, centering, concentration, and breath. You're working with control and precision. As soon as you start losing the control, that means you're tired, you need to rest. And rest. Now let's roll onto our backs. Let's stretch those hips out right away. Roll onto your back. And let's do a reverse pigeon. Left leg up, right foot on top of the knee. You can bend the left knee. 1 hand on the right knee, 1 behind the left thigh, and gently pull. This is a stretch, normal breathing. Now this is specifically for your hip. but you're going to stretch everything around it as well. If you need a deeper stretch, you can pull a little more or less. Just relax, slow everything down. Reverse pigeon, and let's go to the other side. One hand behind the right thigh, one on the left knee, and gently pull. Adjust the stretches to what you need. If maybe one side of your body you need a deeper stretch, you go a little further or release, all right? Let's give ourselves a little hug and let's release that lower back. Just rock, stretch it out. And then let's stretch our body out before we go any further. When you're ready, arms over the head, straighten your legs and just stretch it out. Lengthen your body, just relax. Lengthen your abdominals, stretch out your belly. All right, so from here, slowly bring yourself to a seated position, all right? So from here, we're gonna work on our little boat, all right? So this is all about strength of the abdominals and the back muscles, all right? So for our high boat and our low boat. So from this position here, now whenever we do anything from a seated position, very important that your back stays straight. So you're not hunched over and you're not bowing your head. Straighten that spine out. All right, so this is going to work the muscles, the lower back, the muscles up and down your spine, along with your core muscles, your abdominals. Keep you nice and balanced, keep you nice and strong. Let me show you this one here. I'll give you a couple of different ways to do this one here. Elbows wide, legs up. Now, if you can't get your legs here, here, even if you just want to stay right here, that's fine, okay? So we're going to come up, we're going to stay there, we're going to do this one twice, all right? So roll the shoulders out. All right, hold on to the back of the legs. Your back is straight, neck is long. You're looking forward. Rock. Take your breath. Exhale. Now the progression to this one here when you get a little stronger is to release the arms. Keep your back straight. Hold on to the legs. Breathe. And come down right into your stretch. Open up your knees and bow your head. Now you can round and just rest. Relax your shoulders, rest your belly. Slow down the breath. Come up, roll the shoulders out. All right. Let's try that again. All right. Do what you can. If you find you can only get, even whatever position you can get to, even for one breath and then you're tired, come down and rest. Don't be shy. All right. Big breath. Exhale. One more. Down and rest. Perfect. All right. Now let's do one more. We're almost done. All right. So roll the shoulders out. And here we're going to get onto our backs. Let's get a little more fire in that belly. So what we're going to do here is get your legs up to the ceiling. All right. So what we're going to do here is our lovely open V. Now, having your legs up to the ceiling takes a lot of core strength. Just having them up here, you can feel it. Then you got to move them around. You got to focus on your breathing. So if you need to, you can use, I have little straps that I offer. If you're not that strong, you can use a strap. You can use a belt. Anything that's long enough. It's got to be at least a couple of meters, or a tie or a rope. All right, if you need to, you can hold on. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to open as wide as the mat and close. So if you need to use your straps, just loosen it up and you can do it that way. And it'll help you keep your legs up if you don't have the core strength. Otherwise, arms on the floor, relax the shoulders. Let's go. Inhale, heel up. Only as wide as the mat. Exhale. Follow the breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, belly button to spine. Suck your gut in every time you exhale. Two more. One more, open, stay here. One more. Exhale, bend, feet on the floor, straighten your legs up. Bring your arms over your head, or you can have your arms to the side, doesn't matter, just stretch your body out. Lengthen your body, stretch your belly out, thighs, your hips, your lower back, and don't forget your hug. Always releasing the lower back. Working on strengthening the lower back and the core muscles. Everything works together. Perfect. All right, from here, I want you to bring yourself up slowly, all the way up. Roll the shoulders out. All right? From here, let's get ourselves up to standing. Come up nice and slow, all the way up. All right? Nice wide V. Almost done. Couple of stretches and we're done. All right? Nice wide V. Now, these are just stretches, just normal breathing. So, right arm up and lean over. Nice lateral stretch and lengthen your body. Just slow your breath down, normal breathing. Spread those fingers out. Lateral flexion of the spine, bending the spine from side to side, keeping it nice and safe. Come up. Use your core muscles to help you move. And lean. Lengthening the side of the body, releasing the obliques, the core muscles. And come up. Right arm up, all the way. Reach. If you want, you can do a back bend or just reach up. From here, prepare for a V straddle split, coming down. Now, we're going to come all the way down. If you want, you can bend your knees or keep your legs straight. Fingertips, knuckles, hands on the floor. V straddle split. If this makes you dizzy, come up halfway. Full body stretch. Walk your hands to the left. The closer you get to the left foot, the deeper the stretch you feel in the back of the left leg. Inside, inner thigh, the right side of your body. Walk your hands to center, go to the other side, to the right. Walk yourselves to center, bend the knees, come up very slowly, reversing the blood flow so you don't get dizzy. All the way up. Let's get those legs together. Now I want you to give yourself a big hug for coming out today, for taking a little time to be on your mat, to stretch things and strengthen your bodies. Clap for your friends for coming out. And thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed that nice little quickie class. And stay tuned. We've got lots more coming up ahead. Have a wonderful day and stay safe.